All right, let's talk just, okay, can we talk the breakdancing thing? Okay, so, right, now, good luck. Did they qualify? Yes. Is it their thing? Yes. Did she write a doctoral thesis? Yes. Was it weird? Absolutely. Is it sexist to talk about it? No. Why does the Prime Minister have an opinion on the issue?
The Olympics is about people participating in sport. That's a good thing. And Ray Gunn had a crack. Good on her. And a big shout out to her. That is in the Australian tradition of people having a go. She's had a go representing our country, and that's a good thing.
No. Kids soccer is about participation. All right? The Olympic Games is something slightly different, Graham. But how did we get here where the collective sort of, oh, that was weird, has now become, oh, dividing lines on worldviews here? It's breakdancing, it's come, it's gone, and it won't be coming back to the Olympics.
Yeah, look, it's quite incredible, isn't it, Paul? I think, too, good on her for having a crack, but she represented Australia. She had a crack. She scored no points, and people felt, wow, this isn't really the way we roll, and they had something to say about it. I think the best you can say is that, you know, when you put yourself in that position, it's never a good day to look at what they're saying about you on social media. And as far as it being a gender thing, very hard to believe. I mean, it wouldn't matter who did it. The response would be the same.
Now, I noticed some of the people that are deep diving now, because obviously, you know, doctoral thesis, there's a bit of thinking behind all of what we saw here. Apparently, I'm noticing here on some of the online stuff, right, that she's intentionally bad because it is an attempt to subvert the meritocracy, basically. And it is about making sure that, and I can hear, I'm just going to, well, okay. This is from her doctoral thesis. Our confession then opens up the space to consider the ethics of who can access and traverse hip-hop's hierarchies of authority. Because if we break down the model of authenticity further, I don't care. I don't care. You know, what a wank. I don't care.
Here's the thing, Paul Murray. When was the last time you read a Western Sydney doctoral thesis on air?
That's
if nothing else, this incredible woman should be celebrated for
when I went to that university.
Academic life, you know, to the public debate. Of course, I love her.
This is not academia.
I think she's amazing, and she dances to the rhythm of her own kind of drum. What a fantastic thing to do. I mean, I do think that there's been lots of performances across the Olympics, actually, where we've seen, I know my sons were cheering for the fact that the second last runner in last night's marathon was a Macedonian. They were going mental about how great that was. So there's been lots of cheering for the underdog, as well as lots of cheering, of course, for the incredible performances.
But as my passionate lefty, is it sexist for us just to say she was terrible?
Well, I do think some of the commentary has been a bit sexist, because you wouldn't get that for a man who got no points. You just wouldn't.
If a bloke danced like that, if any bloke, any person danced like that, I'd be ripping and tearing just exactly the same way. I had to even went through the whole thing about how I loved our artistic swimming.
But you haven't, have you? You haven't. Like, there's no kind of
because there's no example
of
it.
Well, you haven't seen
Where's the example of the 0 points bloke with the cap dancing around like a bunyip? Look, when that happens, I promise you I'll leave the show with it.
Well, I look forward to doing that with you next Olympics. But I'm with Peter Fitzsimons. I am, you are, we are Reagan. Well, she's awesome.
He will be rage watching as we speak, so hello to the bandana man. Used to invite me to his house, of course, but then he said, no, you're too right-wing.